We're talking about how to get rid of fear. There are people that message me on my Instagram and they say, I want to do this, I want to trade cryptocurrency, but I'm afraid. And not just that, people are afraid of so many things, afraid of going through a breakup, afraid of starting a business. There's so many things to be afraid of, but here's the thing, if you get stuck in your fear, you're not going to move and you're not going to get to the next level of your life. So here are 3 tips that I want to give you to get rid of fear. Tip number 1 is practice. Literally everything is scary until you do it daily. There's nothing that I could emphasize more than that. Even I was afraid of making videos. And so the way I got over that fear of mine is by going on Snapchat and going on Instagram stories and just doing these 1-minute little 10-second little videos. So I would just make smaller videos and eventually they got longer and longer. And then eventually I got rid of my fear of making videos. So that's one way of doing it. And then same with trading with cryptocurrency. If you're afraid, what you need to do is actually just sit down and practice, even with play money. So you practice with something that's less significant than the real thing. So yes, practice, practice, practice. Even if you're practicing on a smaller scale or something just smaller than what you're actually afraid of doing, just practice and eventually you won't be afraid of it anymore because you keep doing it. So as long as you do it daily, your fear will get smaller, 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 smaller because you're getting used to it. Tip number 2, know that your fear is never as bad as what you've imagined it. Because if you think about it, the fear is this big. The fear is so big, bigger than what you could have imagined it. But really, if you think about it, what's the worst that could actually happen? And maybe if the worst actually happens, it's not even that bad. So maybe you're afraid of breaking up. You know that you're not in the right relationship, but you're so afraid of breaking up. And then you realize that after you've done it, the actual fact that you've done it, first of all, you feel complete relief because you've done it. And second of all, the thing that you were afraid of didn't even happen. And the fear actually took up more of your mind than doing the act itself. So the fear you had around it was worse than actually doing it. And usually the consequences of what you do isn't never as bad as the fear because our imagination is this big and we make everything such a huge deal. And then when it happens, you're like, well, that wasn't actually that bad. Tip number 3 is talk to your peers, talk to your friends, or go online and create a little accountability for yourself. So for example, in the 2% Theory group, we have an online group where everybody shares their wins and they talk to each other and they could bounce off questions. And that way, if you're afraid of something, go into a group where other people are doing it. And then that makes it so much easier because you see everybody is on the same page. Everybody else is in the same boat. You could see that they have the same struggles as you, the same fears as you, and they're doing the same thing. So when you're surrounded by people who are doing the thing that you want to be doing, then it's way less scary. So I would say, you know what? Just feel the fear and do it anyways. So many people are afraid of things and then life just passes you by. It's like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, life just goes and goes and goes. It doesn't wait for you. It doesn't stop for you. Your time is now. So you either do it now and get to the other side and grow to the next level, or do nothing and you're going to be in the exact same position that you are now. So you decide, do you want your life to change, to be different, to be better? Or do you want to just do the exact same thing you're doing now because you're in your comfort zone? And nothing ever happens in your comfort zone. Everything always happens outside of your comfort zone. So if you feel the fear and you do it anyway, then eventually you'll be in a better place than you are now because you've actually faced your fear. So that's what I offer you. Right, so if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't like this video, give it a thumbs down. It's fine, I'll get over it. And also, if you want more content like this, go ahead and subscribe and I'll make you more content that you love. And I'll see you later. Bye.